So we're currently driving through the city of Sanliurfa, which is also known as the City of Prophets. But in this video I'm going to be showing you a very unique site, and this site is called Göbekli Tepe, I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's known to be one of the most oldest temples in the world. In fact, some people call it the oldest temple in the world. And just look at that car in front of me, how old it is, a very old Renault. So let's go check this, what's known to be the oldest temple in the world. Just arrived and parked up our car, and there are so many cars here and so many people. So we're gonna go now and go get some tickets. So we've just got our tickets now, and it was 65 Turkish liras each. So once you come out from the ticket centre, the visitor centre, you'll walk under this canopy walkway, which will take you to the shuttle buses. So this here is the waiting area for the shuttle bus, and I think it's one of these buses that will take us, minibus. And we're just going to wait around here until one comes to take us. I think these have just returned and they're going away somewhere. Obviously, because we drove quite high up, the view from here is amazing. To put it in perspective, this place is so old that it's 7,000 years older than the pyramids in Egypt and 6,000 years older than Stonehenge in the UK. Located in the Germush Mountains of southeastern Turkey, this unique site presents strange and remarkable round oval and rectangular megalithic structures. Believed to be put together by hunter-gatherers in the Neolithic age between 9600 and 8200 BCE, these monuments were probably used for some form of worship, as they all have distinctive T-shaped pillars that are carved with images of wild animals. What's amazing is that if you look down there on this rock there, on that structure there, there's a carving of some kind of animal. I'm not sure which animal it is. With all this remaining till today, it gives us an insight into the way of life of those that lived in this region about 11,500 years ago. The site of Göbekli Tepe was only discovered in 1963, but it mainly remained ignored until 1994 when the main excavation work began. After Klaus Schmidt became the head of excavations, his research led to discovery of buildings, pillars and small finds, which have drastically altered our understanding of this crucial period in human history. The site is so old that it almost begs for archaeologists to continue excavating. Many of the sites here are very well preserved, and that could be linked to the pleasant climate in this part of Turkey. With the largest top stones weighing up to 10 tons and the architecture being far ahead of its time, it really is a wonder how this temple came into existence in the first place. I'm just amazed by the views here. The site over there is interesting, but this view is also really breathtaking. The reason why this location was chosen was because it's quite high up, and plus there's a quarry close by where you can find genuine and very good quality limestone rocks which they use for their stone structures. So people came here to worship from far and wide, and obviously because it's quite high up, people were able to find it quite easily. Just like how a minaret serves the purpose of being easy to identify from far, the temple pretty much did the same thing by choosing this location. quite high up. So all the way down there is a city called Diyarbakir, which we're about to head to in the next few days, and down there is Mardin, which is close to the Syrian border. Diyarbakir over there is known to be obviously well into the distance. I'm not sure what that area is over there, but they may still be excavating the area. So the main guy who did the excavation, he actually passed away in 2014, but to keep his legacy alive, the excavation keeps going on, and that's why you'll find certain areas within this temple where there's still deep levels of excavations, and we may come across them as we follow this path along. Having been built in the Stone Age, you can imagine that there'll be a lot of stones here. So that was their main material used for all their buildings, really. So I've just been around the entire place, and to be honest, I'm actually surprised because it's smaller than I expected. Being an archaeological site, I thought it'd be a bit more expansive, like what you'd find in just outside of Cordoba in Spain. It is titled as an archaeological site, so I'm a bit surprised that it consists of this area and just the surrounding areas which I took you around. But nevertheless, it is quite fascinating to visit anyways. We're on our way out now, back to the shuttle bus, but as you can see, streams of visitors coming. And this place, it's currently 4:15 in the afternoon, and this place closes at 6:30 or 7, so continuously there's visitors coming. And we're off, back down to the visitor centre. So we're back to the car now. I hope you've enjoyed this journey with us to the world's oldest temple. Please like this video, subscribe and comment if you feel like sharing something about this place. See you in the next video.